Tonight, on Worlds Apart, East Brunswick, New Jersey meets Kenya.
You can't eat intestine. I can't even think about it.
It's not war games, but warriors for the Palmer family.
They thought we were done with this stuff, being humans.
No, I'm not gonna cooperate.
An adventure worth taking? You decide.
Don't even talk to me right now. I'm not in the mood.
One family. No house, no car, no TV, no microwave, no phone. Definitely no speedboat. Sent to the other side of the world. And given the chance to experience daily life with another culture. Here's their story. Worlds Apart.
Hi, we're Susan and Chris Palmer. This is our home. Welcome you to our house. I'm 42 years old, a suburban housewife, soccer mom, Cub Scout leader, Sunday school teacher, youth teacher sometimes.
The Palmers live in East Brunswick, New Jersey. Population, nearly 50,000. There are 42 fast food joints and 101 dentists.
Okay, this is our family room, the television, the fish. This is our calendar, the day our cleaning lady comes, Pam. This is one of the bathrooms. We have 5 in our house.
Everybody in the family has a power toothbrush.
Which we won't bring.
I'll bring mine.
We'll place ourselves. We're about here. Bugs scare me. Disease scares me about Africa, too. I'm staying up at night worrying about things. And we're going to go to somewhere over here.
What the Palmers don't know is that they will be living with the Rendili, a semi-nomadic tribe in Kor, Kenya for 9 days. Kor is about 530 kilometers north of Nairobi, somewhere about here. There is no electricity, no flush toilets, and the nearest phone is several hours away.
I'm Teresia Orguba, Rendile by tribe. I have 7 children, 5 boys and 2 girls. We are expecting American family which is coming and I'm preparing for them. So I like it to be like this exactly. Fadali, to make one it takes 2 to 3 days like that. Now the construction of the house is going on. Being a mother, it is my work to go find the meal for the family. I go to fetch water. I have to look for firewood. And an American woman, do you think she will be able to do all that hard work here? But we will try our best so that they will feel at home at least, not feeling bored.
I can't stand anything more than being bored. Most of my day revolves around electricity, like computers and video games and watching TV. Without electricity, I'm pretty much bored, but they can't be bored all the time. First, when I heard about Africa, I kind of went, whoa, where did that come from? I am a picky eater, and I don't eat that much. I might not be able to make it without Domino's.
Are they the dots?
They're dots.
Yes!
I used to be in Boy Scouts, but I quit because I'm not 100% fond of camping.
We're going to take water from the well.
Where I am entering is now the well. I'm Lawrence Orguba. I am 44 years old. See, I am sweating. It is a sign of what? Of tiredness. I was a warrior, very brave warrior, not a coward warrior. I fought even with the lion in 1978. Very, very sharp. It is good to eat meat. It is good to try to kill an animal. But in the community, I've got so many responsibilities.
My name is Chris Palmer. I'm 42 years old. I'm a manager for a flavor and fragrance company. Unfortunately, I work in Manhattan, which requires, it's about a 45-mile drive each way.
So we are nomads. He will come and learn the life of nomads. If they are fat, the fat will go after 3 days. I'm now inside the well where there's water. I'm now trying to come up.
With 1 day to go until they leave for Kenya, the Palmers head into New York City for visa photos, inoculations,
How deep is it gonna go?
About a foot and a half.
I don't want it!
and attempt to pack as light as possible.
This one, and this one, and this one.
I want you to bring like 12, at least 12 pairs of underwear.
I think we were going for 3 months. I'm a little worried about my wife and how she'll handle it. Took her camping shortly after we got married, and haven't done much of that since.
I have 5 pairs of pants and 12 shirts. I don't know how I'm gonna live. I have tons of clothes. None of these right now fit. I'm looking forward to working, actually. I want to work. I want to see what it's like.
We are now busy working.
I want to get dirty and train pigs and cows and stuff. That's what I want to do.
Allie!
When I was first told, I was like, hey, are we going to like somewhere where we can go to the mall and like cell phones work and, you know, have fun? And then I was kind of like, wait, there's also like the Bushman part of Africa where no one wears clothes and they run around naked all the time.
I'm really scared of wearing like loincloths.
Hey, Jamie, goats like hockey cards. I'm just warning you.
Well, Dad, you know what? There are actually going to be lions instead of goats. My name is Emmanuel Orguba. Kenya is my country. If we don't have any shelter or clothing, then I'm scared. I'm not going. I like tea, and I like to play football. I think they're going to have really cool hairdos.
If it survives the stairs, it'll survive the trip.
I think I haven't been tested in a long time to see what I'm really made of.
All welcome to Kenya.
Oh my God, it's so awesome.
Before we go, let's have a word of prayer. Commit your journey into the Lord's hands. Okay? Dear Lord and loving Father, thank you for this new day. Thank you for bringing us all safely here to the airport, and we now pray and commit both this flight to Kor into your hands.
So didn't know what to expect. It's so hard to tell from a flat picture in the pages of National Geographic what a tribe really means. Looks like the moon. I think I feel like Neil Armstrong.
Now it is ready to land.
Oh my God.
How are you, Susan? How are you? Hello, Chris.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Fine.
Finally. Good to see you.
Yeah. You? Michael. Oh, you'll meet another Michael. You are welcome now to court. You are welcome to our manyatta.
So cool.
Absolutely stunned.
Ecstatic. I mean, near ecstasy. Surreal. Wow, we're here. Well, pinch me. Am I awake?
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, thank you again.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. How do you celebrate Christmas?
This is now our new settlement.
making-
This will be your hut.
What do you call the hut?
Min.
A min.
In Rendile, Min.
Min.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we go and see the houses inside. Yeah.
Very cool.
This is our min.
It's not very big by American standards. It might be about the size of my closet in my room.
We are now one family.
Okay.
Yeah. So you are Orguba, she's Orguba, the other one is Orguba. We are
Thank you.
all one family.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Asante.
Dub Sahai.
Dub Sahai. Dub Sahai.
All of the like 100-year-old women don't wear a top, so it's kind of sick.
Okay, you want to see? There's the hole. A little different than home, 5 bathrooms at home. Okay, I'll go first. I'm thinking about my technique. Yeah, I actually wasn't that neat, but you'll be fine.
It's probably more of a comfort than they usually have because they said they made it just for us, so I'm feeling honored right now. I don't even want to like touch it. Thank you.
Now the same as the other one?
I noticed day 1, Lawrence held my hand, and he wouldn't let go. And You know, once or twice I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I mean, my goodness. I definitely thought about it and said, well, back home this would look a little strange. Tell him it's the game of kings and that he reminds you of a king because he's the chief.
Okay. This is our gift. This is a chess set. It's the Battle of the Kings.
Goes 1, 2, 3, kill. They seemed a little perplexed.
This is something hard for me to understand, but
Once you learn it, it's one of the oldest games. But there was a Ziploc bag that was in the chess set. That stole the show. Have you ever seen a bag like that closes?
no.
This is how you close it easily.
Okay. I did.
Dad,
What?
we should have brought a thing in Ziploc bags.
I know. I think that would have made their day more than a chess set.
A few hours into it, once the sort of dreamy quality wore off, I think then I said, wow, what am I doing here? You know, what was I thinking?
Thanks for everything. Huh?
Thank you.
And get a good night's sleep. Huh?
Asante.
Good night.
Francis.
Thank you, Francis.
Asante. I just gotta find a way to maneuver these so that they're covering both me and Jamie and Michael. I hope it stays all night.
There are so many flies in this net.
Up next,
Everyone is dirty here. That's just the way of life.
too much for Allie.
Everything comes from nature and everything is made from the earth.
Oh, boy.
Morning. Sue and I were talking last night, and if we had known all that we know now, not sure we would have come. Not sure we would have come.
You know, there are essential things that need to be taken care of every day. In constant need for water and firewood. I mean, the firewood has to be gotten or the family doesn't eat lunch.
Yeah, potatoes.
Oh my God. Where are we going? I'm exhausted. I'm just exhausted. It's a feeling I can't even compare it to any feeling I've ever had at home.
Like the women do a lot more work here. It's hard for them, but they've grown up with it.
She looks like she has never washed clothes.
Yeah.
Have you tried to wash
No.
the clothes in America?
Nope,
Never.
never. I do sound spoiled, and I am spoiled. You know, we're all spoiled. But I think it's hard for us here because we didn't grow up with it.
I'm sure she doesn't like it. She's 15. I know she doesn't like it because she's told me.
That,
Yes.
It's just so...
Get up! I don't care.
I know you don't, but I do. Okay, done.
Jim was crying, and even Michael was crying. They see it is a boring place. They see that it is a hard life for them. Even Maria, she told me, Papa, they are not comfortable. Jim, my friend, come. Oh, they are playing. They are playing this side. All this one, you can with them. Yeah, if they don't move, you can. Good. You are very bright. You're a hard boy.
I think they're getting used to us being here, and I think we're teaching them like more of American culture, like Domino's pizza. Well, Domino's, you pretty much, have you ever even seen a telephone? Deliver. Yeah.
and you put tomato all over, and then you put cheese. And you bake it and cut it like this.
One of my favorites called a milkshake, and it's like, do you know what ice cream is?
Ice cream, yeah.
Now we will slaughter the goats. Now we will slaughter the goats. We slaughter for them at home to show our people that we love them, to show that we are not separate from them.
Michael, you sure you want to watch? Hey, you might want to sit down. Just remember, they're raised for this. They're like the cows that go in our hamburgers.
I know.
I'm hoping the rest of the week doesn't happened like this morning. It's very graphic and very hard.
Mike, you stay there.
I usually don't think of, like, there's people still living like this. I thought we were, like, done with this stuff, being humans.
I guess I hit my limit there, especially with the eyes staring at you. You know, you look in the animal's eyes, and I mean, we take great care of our pets. You know, I have lots of pets at home, and you know, losing a frog for us is a major deal. But I try to rationalize it in my mind that this is their livelihood. This is their source of food and life.
How was it, Mike? You okay? It's hard to watch. Yeah.
Chris is now a Rendille elder according to Rendille culture. This is now your sword. This is to defend your family.
My dad, he's seen as, like, the father figure, God. He's, like, the big guy, because he's supposed to be, like, almighty ruler of the family. So it's different.
Oh, yeah, it's got a nice edge.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There's definite separation of roles. I spoke about that with Teresa a little bit.
I have finished serving the elders. Now I'm taking my tea.
The elders always had it first.
Yes.
We don't do it that way exactly. You serve your guests first, but men or women, doesn't matter. You know, in many parts of the world, the best cooks are men.
Okay. Here it is the work of women.
This is the work of women. Yeah.
This roast meat, now you can take again to Teresia.
And Allie just had a little meltdown after lunch. Again, I think a lot had to do with the slaughter.
The food is, I can't even think about it. It just will make me throw up. The thought of, like, intestines. You can't eat intestines. They're made to digest, not to eat. It's almost not fair.
She was in the hut when they were preparing the intestines. I think the smell and all that overcame her. Then all of a sudden, it just all comes out.
Everyone is dirty here. That's just the way of life. And everything that you eat, you feel sand in. And everything, you know, everything comes from nature, and everything blends because everything is made from the earth.
Oh, boy.
Allie?
I'm not eating that. And Dad is running around like some macho man, being all, you know, oh, I'm an elder. Well, this is why cultures like this don't survive, because men can't do everything by themselves, obviously.
I don't know, it's kind of fun. Greeting the ladies of the village, bringing their treats.
And there's too many bugs.
I was sick this morning.
There we go.
It's just water.
And I threw up, but it was all liquid, so I don't know. I probably wasn't eating enough.
But I feel like we hit the wall today in terms of the kids. You know, there's so many challenges here, and you know, they haven't really had to face too many challenges in their lives. They're just tired, and they're kids, American kids in Africa.
I do feel like I really want to go home. I miss kind of stuff that, like, entertains me, like TV or video games. Today, I became a warrior, so I guess something's going on with me.
He's a very gentle, sweet kid. He just, not real brave, you know. So warrior is a little far off his path.
It's okay. Do I have to drink this?
Yes.
and was told to basically all he had to do is spit into the cup, but he actually touched it on his lips and then spat back into the cup, which is a form of prayer.
That was totally sick.
You are now officially a warrior. Your official name is now Saroi. Saroi Agostino, Saroi Emmanuel, Saroi Michael. That's your official name.
They went out and made some bows and arrows. The next instruction was that he had to kill a bird. I was a little disappointed when Mike decided to drop out of Boy Scouts because I was an Eagle Scout. I didn't pressure him to stay in, but I felt in a way that was kind of a parting of ways.
I know he's excited, but I want to please him, but I'm not sure how. I'm throwing a spear at that box over there.
Good.
Ooh, very nice.
I didn't want to make a huge deal out of being a warrior because I don't want to be in like the Warrior Hall of Fame here.
1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Michael was upset after the warrior ceremony. He was tired. He hates attention. He felt silly in the costume.
So he's a warrior now. If he's in New York, he's a warrior there, defending the country.
It's cool now to like have a sword and a spear, but I'm less of a jock.
Feel better now?
Yeah.
It's just not me.
Yeah, put them on.
Stop!
Like you said, there's going to be a lot of sacrifice.
What did you do? You kicked Michael because he buried a beetle?
Well, would you like to be buried?
It's nice that you want to defend the beetle, but you're still not allowed to kick your brother.
You just be an innocent bystander? No, my brother just killed a beetle. So I'm just gonna go walk over there and watch him kill some more.
Jamie, do you need some sunscreen? No. Come here, sweetie. Come on, honey. I don't want your face to get any more sunburn. Please cooperate. Thank you, boys.
No, I'm not gonna
Chris, what am I
cooperate.
going to do with him? Jamie, enough. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Did you notice how well behaved your Gubas are? Did you notice that?
Don't disrespect their parents ever.
Did you ever hear any of them say nasty things to their mom or dad?
How do I know? They speak Swahili.
Well, I've questioned our parenting skills well before we came out here. This just confirms it for me that there are other ways to raise kids, and maybe our way isn't necessarily all the best way. Try and learn from them, okay? It's not all about you, it's about the whole family.
Dad, it's not all about you. I didn't want to come here, but
Oh,
you
be quiet.
did.
I
It's
don't-
not all about you.
Right.
Like one of the 10 Commandments, I mean, you're supposed to honor your mother and father. I don't think like American kids have lived up to that.
We are going to the church now. It is time for the ceremony. Already we are late of 1 minute.
We love our children a lot, and we feel that by bribing them and by giving them everything they'd ever want, that they're going to love us more, and that's not the case.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, Jamie, you know what? Let's go nowhere.
2 days ago,
The middle of
but we
space
didn't go inside.
with absolutely nothing to drink, eat, live on.
Water bottle.
It's behavioral conditioning. I mean, with all the freedom that we've attained, we're creating possibly little monsters. Taking a little
My
rest.
friend, stand over and see our goats and we come back. Let's go.
Now, hopefully, Lawrence can give him some Rendilli soothsaying. They have a neat bond, and maybe Jamie will listen to him.
This small boy really is naughty.
Okay.
But in the history museum,
Okay.
it's so cool because they have a rhino skeleton.
Rhino which is alive?
No, dead.
Oh,
They,
skeleton.
all skeletons are dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. How many goats do you have in New York?
Well, I'm going to attempt to make pancakes. Please read the directions. Pick it up and move it. Yes, we should, and could you?
You said read the directions
I'm
first.
sorry.
Everyone's getting defensive because we're all starting to get that sarcasm and cynicism that, kind of comes with being bummed out for a few days.
Boom. All right, it's just water. Don't.
So we're all fighting, which really is not good.
No, that one's no good.
My elder sword is being used to flip pancakes this morning.
All right, I'll clean it. All right, not ruining it. It's got pancake batter on it. It comes off.
Thankfully, it was my idea, and therefore it's acceptable. If my wife had thought of it, I would have had to think about it.
Who gets the rocks for the fire, usually?
Ladies.
Ladies, yeah. I'm feeling very tired. This morning I took care of breakfast. Fine. Okay, now it's 12 o'clock, so what about lunch? Don't even talk to me right now. I'm very busy.
I don't even know if we could call it holding up, because we're kind of falling off one by one.
I definitely feel unappreciated. It's just constant.
I agree with her. I think it's like too much work for the woman, but my dad said we should leave it alone. Don't change the culture.
Chris, please don't make an issue. I just want to have lunch. I'm tired. I'm hot. Sick of dirt. I just want to have lunch without a stupid battle and another 2-hour tantrum tirade again, okay?
Oh, yes. I'd say it's much tougher to be a woman here than a man. Although she enjoys chatting with Teresa, she doesn't love the cooking.
Yeah. There's always a worry. It's a worry. It's never, okay, everything's done. Never. For Teresa, I don't know how she functions. I don't know. It's a very frustrating existence. I'd like you to eat something. Thank you.
On one hand, I'm trying to follow the rules and the customs of the tribe and, you know, just sit in a seat. Don't help with the cleaning.
Jamie, enough. Don't start again.
And yet try and provide some comfort to my family because they're obviously struggling. All right, children, line up. Let's help Mom a little bit here.
I'm very tired. Not in the mood. Not chatty. You don't have to move the pot. Just take your food, put it in onto your plate.
Okay.
I don't understand the need to move the pots at all.
You sit down and let me serve you.
I don't think so. It's not the way it's done here.
Today we are going for a safari to Marsabit. Marsabit is our district headquarters.
And the primary purpose of the trip is to accompany Lawrence to sell his 10 goats.
I don't think we're going with the goats. Don't be so sure, Michael, that I think we're actually going with the goats, and that's going to be a problem, so. Hope I die. Hope this culture dies along with the goats.
I know my children see me as selfish for putting them through this, but I know that they'll see the value in it over the long term.
I feel like I'm riding the subway in New York. Got everybody pushing up against my legs. I'm checking my wallet.
Our drive to Marsabit yesterday was grueling. It was noisy, it was hard, but we passed through some beautiful, beautiful countryside. We actually saw zebras, baboons.
Look at baboons, Mike. Cow crossing.
Thank you. Santi-san. Through my jaded American eyes, all I could see was filth everywhere. For them, I see that it's a shopping mall, and that's where you buy everything. I do have a little list of things that I want to buy, because what I want to make is chicken soup for your family.
Welcome.
Thank you. Well, we don't have some of the things, although I said carrots, celery, I had a question mark, and I think it's a no. It's very hard to contemplate so little when we come from the experience of having so much all of our lives. Spoiled soup back. Okay. Santi-san.
Now I am selling the boats. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think I could help Teresa in this situation since I can't tell one goat from the other.
It's a little crazy. It reminds me a lot of before in the stock exchange. Just controlled mayhem, but everybody seems to know their job. 23 each? Yes, 23. You realize Allie can make as much money in one-night babysitting as the Argubas made by selling one of their best goats today.
This is supposed to be the closest place where they can use a telephone or write a letter to anyone.
Can you imagine now? Think about how many telephones we have access to and how many cars we have. It's very different, isn't it? Very, very different. It's a hard life. I'm very glad that we were able to make this kind of a journey because I had no idea how far you had to drive to find some of the things you need to live your life. How could you waste anything when there's no replacement for it? We live such a throwaway society. We throw everything away. And this, you know, is incomprehensible to me. I think the defining moment was when we came back from Marsabit after that long, long ride and that kind of weird day. And we got back here and I thought, well, we're home. So that was it. I think once I realized this feels like home, you know?
They're cute. I love when they yawn. They're so cute.
I like totally messed up because I dipped the dog bowl into the well water thing, and I had no idea that it was like contaminated.
So you just dipped the dirty dog bowl into their drinking water.
It wasn't dirty, Dad. It had nothing on it.
Michael, dogs drank out of it all day.
I know. You said that. You already did.
Anyway, if it wasn't a 100-gallon vessel, I wouldn't be as concerned.
I felt like really, really bad because I felt like I would like kill someone because I didn't have water.
There's a minimum level of responsibility.
I know, but it's a little hard when everybody's saying, come here, go here, do that, and he doesn't know what to do.
Well, you ignored us for how long? Fine, you can handle this one, because I'm only going to say nasty things.
Michael, you know, we have to fix the water situation. Yes. Maybe when they're trying to work it out the solution, maybe you can be part of it. See what a big deal water is out here. Come on. You carry this back and put it away, please. And I would like you to tell Teresa you're very sorry.
I'm sorry about the water.
About the water? Don't mind. No. Oh no, please don't mind. Why did you tell him? I have already borrowed the water. No.
It's very serious, Teresa.
Papa Roy, don't mind. You didn't knew. I know that we didn't tell you before. Yeah. Don't mind. Yeah,
Can I help you get a bath?
You will get the water. Don't mind. Agostina and Francisco, they can go and fetch water.
And you can go too, okay?
Yeah.
You go and help them, okay?
Yeah. You know, we can learn things through mistake, you know. From now on, once I'm sure you will not do what you did today. You didn't knew before, but we learn things through mistake.
Okay, come on.
I kind of felt like in the beginning, like I took away a little thing, but later I kind of realized the water is one of the essentials, and I just kind of messed it up for them.
Everybody makes mistakes. Only Chris hasn't cried yet. We've all had our day, our moment. Hopefully nothing so bad will happen that will bring Chris to tears. Good luck.
I'm going to get water because I contaminated the other barrel.
I kind of felt in the beginning like, get me out of this place. I really don't care about what it's like in Kenya. I was just like, okay, they're different, let's go. But I kind of figured out that there's more to it. We are all people, and not many people consider that. We all look the same, we dress the same, we eat, we sleep.
I also learned that I should just learn from my mistakes and not kill myself over them.
Would you like to have an older brother like that? Very important lesson that I learned from Lawrence. His walks with the two boys. Pretty cool being an older brother in Rendille, huh? It worked. Get a lot more. It requires some patience. You're gonna take the time, take the dog for a walk, give them plenty of time to say what they have to say. And if they don't talk, that's okay. You know, silence is okay too. It doesn't surprise me that a girl would like you because you're a very nice boy.
I learned that the way to be myself and to please my dad is to just stop and talk.
It's a nice one, Mike.
Not be doing something and like barely listen to him. Actually listen and go for a walk with him and stuff.
The Rendille people, they don't eat birds, and the chicken is a bird.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, you can cut.
I will cut the feet off, yeah. Yes, later, hopefully we'll have chicken soup, which is good if you don't feel well.
Yeah.
The chicken soup is good. Okay, all right.
I feel humbled by Teresa. I don't know, I'm not sure I have anything to pass on to her, but I hope so.
Get lost, dog.
So it made me very happy to be able to make something.
This is the scrawniest and worst looking chicken I've ever seen.
I'm still the most proud of her stepping up to the plate.
Aww.
It shows me that she's got the inner strength that I knew was there. Just, you know, once in a while you have some doubts. You feeling a little better?
Fine.
And it's really brought her and I closer together.
Want a taste? You like it? It's good? You like it? It's good? I like it too. I was very happy.
I prefer camels than the chicken. I think I don't turn very cuckoo.
Chicken.
Okay.
On Wednesday, there's a dance competition between all the manadas, and they've asked me to choreograph. So I picked out a song, and it's kind of crazy, but I'm going to do the time warp from Rocky Horror.
Which we thought was funny because we feel like we're living in a time warp.
Madness takes control. Can you everyone do that? Okay, ready? I think it was kind of a way to show them what my hobbies are, what I can do, because they haven't really seen me sing, or they haven't seen, you know, I haven't brought my point shoes and, you know, done my little nutcracker across the savannah here.
Allie's attitude has swung wildly. I would say now it's swinging more positive.
I don't think we can hold a candle to the manata.
I think they thought that time warp dance was really weird. I know I did. I want to be here. It's really cool here.
You're going to miss it? Yeah? Miss all your buddies? Like the rest of us, he's not going to miss the heat and the food situation. It's really the people. Because really, over the last 9 days, we really become a family with them. And I think that says it all.
Jim, my friend, come. Come. Don't cry. We are together. Don't cry. Don't cry. We are together. Don't cry. We love you. Don't cry. He is a gentleman and a half. He's a warrior. He will write to us when he goes to New York. He will tell us all the stories about New York and we shall tell him all the stories about Manyata. So it'll be nice.
Yeah, he's very good at holding me down and making me feel better. Well, they have to pull together better than my friends at home, because they only have items that they need. And you really need only 4 basic needs. And 3, food, shelter, and water. You need friends and family too.
Beautiful. Gib, are you ready to go and milk?
No,
Why?
because I can't do it.
No, you can try. Everything is a trial.
I'm so impressed that we had that opportunity to bond with people who, on the surface, we have nothing in common with.
And this is Snow. You know Snow?
And that we were able to do it, really do it.
Let me help you.
It's okay.
Wow. Wow. I think I found a strength and inner strength that I was missing for a while. A little stronger sense of myself that I'll go back with.
I think I probably learned how to live on less and how small the world really is. Hopefully people see a change in me. I'm not really sure what it's going to be yet, but I can kind of feel it already.
All right, bring it away from the tree, Jamie.
I'll bring it away from this tree.
Ready, set, go. And then just can't get over the warmth of the people. It's experiences like this that restore your faith in humanity. Want to try? Go. That's another one of those little pearls, and coming out here made me feel like don't stop dreaming.
Today is the day we fly away.
Lawrence asked me to pack up as much as I could.
You guys can play with them. You like that one? You can have that one. Just share them with, like, the rest of the tribe, okay?
I'm going to miss
Leaving now, we won't see you. Let me kiss Maria. Oh.
I don't have a lot of words, just weird.
I don't want to leave.
Be a good warrior.
Nico!
Well, it's a little sadder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
On the way.
Say goodbye. Good people here.
My friend.
I want our friendship to continue because I want us to get the mails from them. Even us, we can write to them in USA. So we want our friendship to continue.
Lawrence,
Yeah.
we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Do that.
Take care.
I think I never understood the concept of a third world country before. The question that weighs on my mind is, what do you do with the knowledge? Do you just take it home and say, you know, I was lucky enough to be born where I am? Or do you think about how you can affect change? So I have to do that.
And look at this side. It's where the Argubas are.
Not yet.
It's hard time now when we are departing.
For the Palmers and the Orgubas, daily life continues.
This is so cool.
Our neighbors left all the different pizza numbers. Taverna, Brothers, Domino's, Vinny's, so we won't go hungry.
But there's no turning back from a week that offered a glimpse into another world.
Breathe in, I can taste
140, I'd say.
What they do with that glimpse is up to them.
Okay, we got everybody?
Yeah, looking young.